Hey, what's up, y'all? Alex here in downtown Toronto. I was born not even far from here at St. Michael's Hospital, raised in York. Today is the second last day of 2024, December the 30th. Monday, early to late afternoon, as it's now rush hour. It's around 3:30 p.m. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. In less than 36 hours, we will be in 2025. And just less than an hour ago, was in North York. Did a walking video on Shepherd Avenue East, as well as filmed a subway ride and 2 elevators. And I just walked from a couple blocks from Front Street as I filmed the Dover elevator. And it's been a productive day so far. And now I'm gonna walk all the way to Spadina Avenue to do some more elevator hunting. Although I'm aware that most of these elevators are slightly modernized. And what better way to do that than by making a walking video here. Oh, that's modernized in there. Here along Adelaide Street East. Although Yonge Street, it becomes Adelaide Street West. And we're kind of in the financial district. Again, lots of buildings here. And today's a regular work day, even though probably half of everybody is off because it's still the holidays. But I guess tomorrow on New Year's Eve, people will be heading home early, while some will be staying back to take part in the celebrations, like myself. And hopefully it's going to be even better than... I saw that guy giving the finger, but he was trying to hold his earpiece. But here's Toronto streets. And it's been a cloudy day today. And tomorrow, even though we're going to be getting a little bit of sun, the rain's going to come back. And unfortunately, probably before the countdown, it's going to be kind of like raining, a little bit of snow as well. So kind of like last year, unfortunately. So I'm going to bring my umbrella in case. But I am going to be with my friends again, Henry, Sapand, and Liam. We might see Johnny and Ken as well. You know, every year they both go out to the waterfront and live stream the fireworks. I don't know where we'll be tomorrow. Last year we were at the Music Garden, but coming home was friggin' hell because, you know, the crowd chaos at Union Station, I was part of that. It was so friggin' uncomfortable, man. I didn't even know I would run into that, but the TTC has announced that they will be implementing some crowd control measures, restricting access to Union Station, so they would avoid a shit show like that from last year's. We're crossing Victoria Street. Next up is Yonge. I think I'm gonna avoid Union Station tomorrow after midnight. But yeah, at least I'll have one ride home, that being the subway. It's free all night. Although I thought the trains would probably run the whole night. It probably should. But hey, at least they end a lot later, so we can get home safely. But you gotta be prepared for drunk people and so much shit like that. Especially the Palestinian protesters, who I've heard they've actually stormed a shopping mall in Edmonton. Wouldn't be surprised it was West Edmonton. And also the other day they invaded the Eaton Center. Yeah, so we gotta be careful. Don't want to hang around situations where they could escalate. We're crossing Yonge Street. Now we're in the financial district. It's a little bit busy here because I guess people are starting to slowly head home from work. Here's the 501 Queen streetcar. And hope 2024 has been kind to you, including myself. Hasn't really been in some ways, like, you know, Line 5 is not open this year. Hey, there's 4400. Probably one of the first Bombardier streetcars built over 12 years ago. What a nice catch. Oh, there's a truck coming. Probably just came out of that elevator here. Wow. It's our epic, and this is the Scotia Plaza here. The traffic here is always a mess, especially at this time. This building opened in 1988. Hopefully you guys have some good resolutions for the new year. I don't really have. But hopefully we'll be in the workforce, making some good money. But one thing to definitely look forward to is that Line 5 will be opening up, I would say, in the summer. So stay tuned, and I'm going to be doing a lot of friggin' documenting. And it's going to be quite insane. Here's Bay Street. You know, at the end of my walking video on Shepherd Avenue, I wanted to do my outro. I put my coffee to rest on one of these little things, and it fell. Everything just spilled. So that was a big fucking embarrassment on my part. And we're gonna be waiting here for a while because all the light cycles here are pretty damn long. So, but there's Old City Hall over there. But it was very recently they enabled throughway streetcar service on both Adelaide and Richmond. Again, Richmond is just a block north of here. It's a one-way street going westbound, while Adelaide goes in the other direction. Up until then, 501 buses replaced streetcars on the central portion because of Ontario Line construction, while they're working on making throughway service accessible. And they finally did. So now here's a streetcar making use of that for the rest of a decade. Let me wait a little bit here. There's First Canadian Place. For now, it's the tallest skyscraper in Canada. A long time before Johnny Strides did YouTube, he used to work here. Actually, he was still working when he was starting YouTube out. And now he does it full time. And perhaps I'll be seeing him tomorrow. I have a mix of old, new buildings here. I've been to the Cactus Club Cafe here. And a lot of the skyscrapers connect to the underground path network. It's slightly chilly out. But on those cold days that we experienced a couple weeks ago, yeah, definitely it's a great day to be making use of the path network. Oh, here's one of those elevators for the trucks and vehicles. Stock exchange is somewhere around here. Pretty sure this is it. And that screen was showing the time and temperature, which is around 6 degrees Celsius. So I think now it's 3:37. Along the streets, specifically between University and Spadina, I did film a couple of elevators, but I want to revisit this building just because one of our elevator was unique and I couldn't ride it because it looked like it was out of service, but I guess we'll see. There's the Exchange Tower on the left. And there's York Street, which is where the streetcars will come and go. They were doing a lot of construction on that street to rebuild the streetcar tracks. I don't know how much video is going to be making tomorrow because I know I'm going to be repeating the same friggin' areas and the streets over and over again, but I'm going to do what Henry suggests. I don't think I'll cross here. Maybe at the university or after. We'll see. There's Osgood Hall. Did a walking video in York back in, was it November? Might have been last month. And there's University Avenue, showing the World Juniors. I can't tell. Looks like I couldn't even tell who's playing unless they show the scoreboard. Oh, there we go. Slovakia and Kazakhstan. Canada played last night. They won in Ottawa. And they play the U.S. Tomorrow night. The battle for the first place. A round robin games comes to a close. Then the playoff rounds begin. There's the Shangri-La Hotel. T-Shots was starting a live stream on the public sidewalk. Security guard had the freaking nerve to go out and tell her that she can't be doing that. But guess what? T-Shots did a great job standing up for her rights. Like, that kind of pissed me off because, you know, you're on a freaking public sidewalk. It's not like you're doing anything wrong. Yeah, like right over there, the freaking douchebag decided to come out and tell her to stop filming. Like, what a fucking moron that guy was. I'm pretty sure it's right outside of the Shangri-La. And that similar situation happened to me back in May of 2023 when I was making not a walking video, but a video of the LRVs at the storage facility. It's the same fucking guy that came out. Like, what a nut he was. They even told me, like, watch my language. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. I'm allowed to swear. I can even do whatever I want. Like, he was on a power trip, almost like the guy that confronted Tara. But yeah, good on you for standing your ground. One thing I didn't even do in that interaction was to tell him that it's a free country. I'm on a public sidewalk. But now I know what to do for next time. So yeah, fuck them all, I guess. They can go fuck themselves. Here's Simcoe Street, Roy Thompson Hall. It's a lot quieter here, pedestrian-wise. Spent a long period walking around here off camera, seeing which elevators I wanted to film. Although, actually, this reminds me. I think recently I did a walking video on this street. I think it was in the elevator. I can't even remember. I can't remember anything. Yeah, that's pretty disgusting what that security guard did to T-Shot. You know, she's on a public sidewalk setting up her live stream. She stepped her ground. I probably would have done the same thing. Probably roasted that security guard, but unfortunately, I'm not like these idiots out there that actually loiter around with their cameras. These First Amendment auditors. What's worse is that I came across a local guy that does the same thing. And literally harasses people for clicks, views, just standing around, loitering, filming people. Very creepy. They go inside office buildings, and just arguing with the police. They're very disrespectful and abusive towards these people. Like, for us, like, we're like Johnny and Ken, you know, we do our own thing. Where we're just walking around, showing the neighborhoods on like we're focusing on one subject. There's these guys there that need to get a friggin' life. They're disrupting the peace. They have nothing else better to do. They only do it just to get a reaction for clicks, likes, friggin' views. Disgusting. Like, always, like, I used to watch them, but I realized that they were harassing people and have a criminal background, so I stopped supporting them because they're a fucking menace to society as they're crossing Duncan Street. But yeah, there's my rant. Hey, there's the CN Tower, Metro Hall. Grandpa used to work there. Alright, now it's a good time to cross to the other side. And all is quiet here. I think now we're in the entertainment district. A lot of the nightlife used to be around here. I guess some of it's still here. But who knows? I probably could be back here tomorrow. We'll see. The only problem will be the weather. It's not going to be the greatest, but hopefully we'll get to see the fireworks. We could probably be at the music garden. We'll see what Henry wants to do. Ah, shit, it's right around here. It's right around here. All right, I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
All right, I got a video, but unfortunately, the other cab's still not working, so I don't know if I'm gonna post that video. I mean, I already did on my first take. I don't know. We'll see. Here's John Street. I've been to the Fox and Fiddle before, like 2 years ago. We're now just a couple blocks away from Spadina Avenue in Melrose. And there's one of the original Hooters locations. A couple of raindrops. Well, it's supposed to rain for a little bit this evening. I don't know. I'm gonna hang around here for a little while longer, and then I'm gonna head home. Probably take the Spadina bus. That's the way home to Glencairn, since I went to North York earlier today. Yeah. It's like a new elevator in there. Next up, I believe, is Peter Street. Yeah, filmed an elevator in that building. I'm not gonna go in. Precision probably might have modernized all these elevators that I filmed when I was here last. Such as this one. I've been at Starbucks before. If I didn't mention already, I'm gonna go laser tag in the early afternoon tomorrow, and I'm gonna come home and rest and head back out for the New Year celebrations. So interesting. I never went laser tag before. We're gonna go bowling, but we settled in on laser tag. Oh man. All right, that's Spadina coming up. So I hope to make a walking video or two tomorrow on New Year's Eve. We'll see. It really depends on the weather, but I'm gonna bring my I gotta bring my umbrella for tomorrow, because it is gonna be raining a little bit. I mean, that's the only issue I have, but if I have my umbrella, I guess I'll be fine. There's the 510 buses laying over. Maybe I'll make a video on the 510. We'll see. All right. Well, getting to the end here. I'm gonna finish up my elevator hunting. There's the bat flip, Jose Bautista, the Toronto Blue Jays. I never really was a Jays fan. I don't really find it baseball to be interesting. All right, guys, so I'm gonna start wrapping up here. So guys, I want to thank you so much for the support, your comments, your donations. This year's been a good year for YouTube. I hope it'll be even better with Lines 5 and 6 opening up next year. It'll be a very exciting time for us Toronto transit enthusiasts and so forth. Guys, if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. So always stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy Hanukkah, happy holidays, and most importantly, Happy New Year. All the best in 2025. Take care, adios, sayonara, bye-bye.